Welcome to another Copenhagen video. I know this is literally from a year ago, but selfishly I just wanted to edit it to get excited about going back this summer and to have these memories compiled, so here we go. A lot of stuff from last summer never saw the light of day because I've spent the past year cramming with school, but these are some of my favorite memories from 2024, talking about books I'm reading and discovering parts of Copenhagen I didn't know that well, all while being around some of my favorite people in the world, so I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to another episode of my summer diaries. I've been up since 4 a.m. I flew from Paris to Copenhagen. My flight was delayed an hour, which is low-key so brutal because I'm sick. I have done 2 loads of washed my sheets again, did the dishwasher, unpacked. I get really bad weather FOMO. If it's nice out and I'm inside, I can't imagine anything worse. It's never this nice in Denmark and probably gonna be the nicest day of the summer. So I got dressed, biked to Copenhagen, lay down in the sun for an hour, listen to music. It felt so amazing. Now I feel like it's okay if I don't do that much for the rest of the day. This is my Sunday reset day. I want to rest, get a good night's sleep. The cherry on top is I got my period this morning, which explains everything. Every time I'm sick, I have my period. And I've noticed that because every time I'm sick, I'm like, why is my body doing this to me right now? Why am I undergoing literally the throes of hell? And I don't know if it's because like my immune system is more fragile when I'm menstruating. Also, these chips, oh god. Were you in my chip bag? I'm scared now. I'm gonna go back outside to enjoy the sun. I really need to finish my book, Pure Color by Sheila Hadi. It's the most incredible book. I know I say this a lot, but this is actually making me think and making me cry. It's just beautiful. I'm also gonna get a smoothie at Joe and the Juice. I'm really craving that. I've been seeing so many heron smoothies on my For You page. I'm doing the nut butter smoothie with added matcha, spirulina. I think that's it. I don't know. It sounds really good. Earthy. So good. There's like almond ice cream. It's like dessert. Exactly what I needed. Within a few days of returning home from Paris, I was focused on getting better and taking advantage of the sunny weather, taking in my surroundings to fuel my creative juices. It had been a bit of a rocky year thus far, and returning to Copenhagen represented a chance to reconnect with myself and get inspired. Lots of solo park dates ensued from my feeling a little bit lost, and I ended up spending a lot of time alone in July, getting back in touch with those parts of myself I feel hadn't ever really left Denmark. A lot of parts of myself I really missed. I love making smoothies back home. So I got stuff to make a smoothie so I get more fiber and fruits and veg in. That's always a good thing to do. And I was inspired by Joe and the Juice, so I got banana. When these are a bit riper, I'm gonna cut them up and put them in the freezer. Swedish blueberries. Svenska blue, organic. My mom would be proud. Dates, also organic. I feel like everything in Danish grocery stores is low-key organic. These are also such a good sweet treat. I always have sweet cravings before bed. Innocent, citrus shield, apelsin, which is orange. I think that's carrot. Mandarin, lemon, ingefär, ginger, and vitamin. When I feel sick, this is the cure. My mom got it for me a bunch in Copenhagen last year when they visited and I got super sick. I got carrots, cucumber, 10 eggs. My favorite snack is a hard-boiled egg with salt and pepper and Dijon, which may sound disgusting, but it's so good. I'm super lazy with cooking here. My issue is I'm such a snacker, so a lot of the time I'll replace meals with snacks. Once I start eating, I have a hard time just being like satisfied. In high school, I had so many issues with food and with not eating and stuff, and I feel like that prompted my binging habits because I would like not eat all day and then I would go home and just eat everything. I just have a hard time being satisfied after a meal, but I think that I've come such a long way in realizing that you take so much more pleasure out of being alive when you're not thinking about the next meal and when you enjoy food. And that's why I feel like I've become such a big foodie, is I've really tried to switch my mindset about food and make it not something scary and negative, but something so fun and positive. Often I just feel like I'm eating and just looking forward to like the next bite, not enjoying the current bite. That's something that I need to work on. Intuitive eating, the ability to listen to your body. Doll. soup. It's so good. We said this little ice pack thing, and then we put the cold brew in it. Ooh. But it's cold brew concentrate, really strong.
I actually almost passed out.
Wait, so this is probably way too much. Okay, wait. I don't even drink coffee, so I'm not built for this. It's gonna take me out.
Bro, I just woke up. Guys, I'm so weak. What the fuck?
Dude, how? And then you're supposed to do half part with water. I feel like I need it to be sweet as fuck. Wait, literally, I need to let this melt for 7 years and BRB.
We had a vision, but I don't know if it was right.
Check back in later with the review. Mode cold brew. 10 out of 10, really good. The ice cube melted. It's not too bitter. Editing, and this is helping me keep at it. To Ghani's showroom. This has been like top of my bucket list, coming back to Copenhagen, wearing my realization par. I'm so excited to see what they have, the new collection. Let's go. Oh my god. Ghani was great. I'll show you guys what I got later. First 5-row bag. Time for Ghani haul. This little long sleeve, such a good summer color with like a long skirt, can be really fun. One of their new bags, love this shade. It's so cute. This skirt, striped blue. This sweater, Copenhagen summers are not warm. Really pretty. I initially thought that this was the front, and that's how I tried it on, and it was so beautiful because it covers enough. I got this skirt, love it. Thank you, Ghani. Gonna fit right in. In the courtyard, I'm going to Emma Siffi's showroom. Last year during Copenhagen Fashion Week, I wore one of her pieces, and it was like one of my favorite of the whole week. So excited to try things on. I think it's from her. Check out their showroom. So excited to be back. The bag of my dreams. I'm so excited for the show. It's in this huge stadium and my outfit's really cute. Today was a bit of a like running around work day. It's already almost 4, but I'm headed to go meet with Anna. She was on a boat for like a year, so it's gonna be such a fun catch up. I'm gonna bike there. The reason why I have so many showrooms and stuff this week is because Fashion Week next week, so I'm getting all my ducks in order, planning outfits and stuff. It's so nice that I'm able to wear so many Danish designers as well. Actually, such a privilege. Already off again. I'm hungry and the weather's perfect, and I can't wait to see Anna. so fun. I have my new Baum bag. How amazing. I still want to go for a walk because it's so beautiful. As promised, I'll show you my Baum show outfit. We have a few options based on weather. If it's a chilly day, this will be my coat. It's like a rusty pink. So cute. And then this, I don't think I'll wear this to the show, but for out and about, beautiful sweater. I just love the stripes. Celebrating 25 years of Baum. Show outfit. We've got these pinstripe pants. I'm a big pinstripe girl. And they have this to go with it that you wear on top of the pant just to elevate the pants. Wear that on top, chemise, cropped and cinches at the bottom. If it's warmer, I'll just wear a tank. Navy. Thank you, Baum. I'm excited for this show. I'm reading Sex and Rage by Eve Babbitt's. It's so good. It's a story of Jacaranda. Grows up near San Diego, I think in La Jolla. Ends up mixing up with super wealthy Hollywood people in her early 20s. Develops an alcohol addiction. Starts writing only to like survive. Gets picked up by this agent in New York who pushes her to write a book. And so I'm at the part right now where she's like written a book and she's in New York City living life on the edge. Just so the opposite of me, but it's a really cool story and it's based in the 50s and 60s in Los Angeles, which is kind of when Hollywood was like big.
I literally can't get up. It's so sunny. I have to go.
Made it out. Gonna go for a walk. I got my book. Yeah, just take advantage of the wonderful, wonderful weather. Tops I picked up yesterday at the showroom. Emma Sophie, this is the leopard top, and I want to show you the pink top because it's literally my favorite thing to ever exist. Baby pink in summer. Okay, just had kind of a slow, productive, but slow morning. I was talking about Sex and Rage when the girls got home. It's the story of Jacaranda. Spends a lot of time in Los Angeles as she's growing up. Not infiltrates, but becomes part of this group of very wealthy Hollywoodian people. Essentially stars and friends of stars and wannabe stars. It's kind of memoir style, even though it is fiction. She tells us about those years growing up within that circle, those coming of age years, all of her experiences with these different men, the people that she meets, how she develops an alcohol addiction, how she meets her boyfriend, and essentially how she gets into writing. And this is what brings me to think it's a bit of auto-fiction, because Jacaranda ends up writing for magazines just to make some money, and then ends up being picked up by an agent who forces her to write a book, or really pushes her to write a book. And then she goes to New York and has this book that everyone is obsessed with, and is just this big time writer. So it's very cool to read, kind of from rags to riches vibe. It's fun going along with her on her little adventures and being in the brain of someone who is coming of age, dealing with all of these insecurities of being a young woman in the world. I really, really, really like it. And I'm gonna read Black Swans by Eve Babbitt's next. And I got this amazing package from Yves Saint Laurent, and there were 2 books in it, which is truly the best PR I've ever received for that reason. Well, for a lot of other reasons, but we have Joan Didion's South and West. I've read 2 of her books this year, The Year of Magical Thinking and Blue Nights, both about grief. And this apparently are excerpts of her notebooks, like observations and things about people in her life, which I'm super curious about. Yeah, from notebooks she kept in the 70s, so before she lost her husband and her daughter. So it's gonna be cool to read Joan Didion before she was known for those books. And then How to Cure a Ghost, which is poems. It's first of all absolutely beautiful. It's by Faria Roizen. It's her debut collection of poetry, which illuminates her experiences as a young queer Muslim femme, navigating the vibrant, intimate joys and paralyzing obstacles of her intersectionality. I'm excited to read something like that. I don't read a lot of poetry, but I'm super interested in poetry, and I feel like that's something I need to expand my knowledge on. I'm gonna finish this now, make a matcha, and just read. I have like 25 pages left, and then I need to do my book reviews. I kind of had a freak out at the beginning of my last semester because a lot of my friends were graduating university and people were talking a lot about jobs, and I was just kind of hit with the realization that I have never never had a proper job or internship outside of what I do for myself. Obviously, I have other people that I work with, but it's not the same as just learning from someone your senior, I guess. I was just looking for a challenge, something outside of my own things that involved working with other people who are older than me, know more than me. Honors came to mind, so I applied last semester and I got in over the summer. I'm really excited because I'm working with a professor that I truly look up to so much. I think he is a genius, gives really good insight, and is really just encouraging. I can be really intimidated by professors, but although he is a genius, he doesn't make me feel that way at all. I just feel like he's someone who's going to push me to really like try to do my best. He gave me a book list with 26 books that we came up with together. Like I'd say about half he assigned and the other half I found. Every month I have to read and write reviews on every single book. And this is really for me to discover more authors, more books, so that when it comes time to write my thesis and come up with my thesis, I really have explored all of my options, if that makes sense. And obviously I'll never be able to explore all my options. There's so much out there to be read, but then I have a better idea of what interests me. I went into his office being like, I'm interested in women authors, feminist literature, super broad. And he came back to me with even more topics that he thought could be of interest, including grief, because there's such a strong correlation between grief and feminine experience, which is something I've discovered alone through reading so much over the summer. I feel like I've never really considered things that way before. That's why I have kind of like schoolwork over the summer, which I'm super happy to have. It gives so much structure to my summer. I'm really nervous to go back to school because I have quite a hefty semester that awaits me. As much as I wanted a challenge, I don't feel like I'm built for this. I'm having so many insecurities concerning my ability to, first of all, write a 40-page thesis. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what awaits me next semester. Seminar classes, which are like small classes with a few students where you have to talk. I'm not a talker. I just need to focus on now and reading, which has been so fun. And then another thing I need to do today is shoot for Hill House. Such a cute set I picked up. Just gonna go out with Carla, take a couple pics around our neighborhood. Tonight we're going to Italutai, which I really wanted to go to last summer, but they were closed last summer, unfortunately. Now I'm even more hyped and more excited. It's this super small restaurant. I think they have 28 seats. The concept is a bit you're eating in the kitchen, so it's gonna be super intimate, and I think you can see chefs cooking, which is truly my favorite thing when I go to restaurants. If I can see the chef cooking, I'm sitting at the bar. Good luck getting a peep out of me. I need to go like on a solo date somewhere like that. I'm gonna read a bit and I'll see you when I'm doing something fun. I saw these at the airport actually. I was so intrigued. It smells. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's candy. Whoa.
That's insane.
10 on 10. I know my new sweet treat. Yeah, it's date, chicory root fiber, acid, malic, vegetable fat, natural flavoring. Baum, Ghani, going to... What's it called? Is it Fredericksburg? That. Flea market. I've been wanting to go since I got here. Is it good? Yeah, that says it all. Oh my god, Carla's dying. Look, so beautiful. morning. I do not drink enough water. Carla and I just had the most lovely morning in Frederiksberg and we went to Heart. Their black sesame cookie is actually the best thing to ever exist. Oh my god, you have to try it. Salty, sweet goodness. Then we went to Normal and I got Pringles. I've been craving Pringles for the past week and a half. So that was amazing. And now I'm having cold brew. I'm not a big coffee girl at all, but I love their cold brew. They have this cold brew concentrate that I made into ice cubes and I just let them melt in my milk and look at that color. How amazing. Everyone's dream when they go to a coffee shop, a nice beige coffee. I don't want to hear a peep about it. I'm gonna read a bit because I just need to chill. We've been walking around all day. The Woman Destroyed, Simone de Beauvoir. I should be reading this in French. My dad would not be very proud, but for some reason, I imagined Simone de Beauvoir would be a lot more of a mission to read. I just thought it would be more that type of feminist literature that's super theoretical, but it's not at all like that. It's kind of memoir-like. Maybe it is a memoir. Is it? I don't even know. I know nothing about this, which is also kind of sad. I can't believe I haven't read her yet, especially going to school in French my whole life. But so far, absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see what this book holds because I have zero idea what to expect. That's the one thing is I can tell it's been translated from French just in the syntax. And then look at my friggin' bookmark. Maria got it for me. It's like magnet. So cute. It allows you to save the exact spot where you stopped reading. Also, how adorable is this sweater? It's Baum. Carla and I went to Normal and I got Pandy fizzy bottles. 1 gram of sugar in the whole bag. So it's like one of those healthy sugars, except that anything that's sweet that doesn't have sugar in it is not healthy. That's not true. Bubblegum flavor. What the heck is that? Polydextrose, oh my gosh, erythritol. I'm not into like the diet culture thing. It's the same with protein bars with 1 gram of sugar. I don't believe in that. I'd rather have like 8 grams of sugar and just like normal food in it, but I was just curious. And then I tried this last night. I was just blown away. It's dates, but they have this like powder and they taste exactly like candy. Actually incredible. I am locked and loaded when it comes to treats. Except like my stomach is literally all sugar and Pringles. As I mentioned earlier, I was starting to develop apprehension for the semester ahead and ended up putting so much pressure on myself to figure out the perfect creative outlet for myself. I felt like I was running out of time to create because I knew that as soon as I went back home, I would be held captive by school. That mentality honestly made me stand in my own way because I was so preoccupied with creating something that I was proud of that I was unable to create at all. Hence why I'm recording this 9 months later. Watching this back, I wish I could tell my younger self to just go easier on myself, not to set all these crazy expectations, to create something groundbreaking, to just enjoy my time with myself and to trust that the rest would follow. The sun is gone, but it'll come back out. I journaled, which I really needed to do. I hadn't since I got here. Just a little midway update. I feel so much better having done that. And then like jotted down notes about the mood board for this campaign and brainstorming what I want to do. That's been so nice to do that work outside. I'm writing it in my journal, which I never do for this type of work, but it's actually really nice. And now I'm just reading, waiting for the sun to come back out. I'm gonna get some dal soup. It is Saturday. We'll see what 9 is feeling like. If she's home and down to go out, I probably will. But if not, I will have a cozy night in. I decompressed for a bit, had some dinner, and I'm just gonna head out and have a little walk around the lakes. It's about 8:30, the sun's going down. It's my favorite time to go on a walk because the light is so beautiful. The lakes are glistening, the houses are catching those last sun rays. It's so magical. I'm feeling a little bit lonely. A lot of my friends in Copenhagen are on holiday right now, and I'm home alone. The city just feels a bit empty, and I'm just feeling a little bit sad and in my feels. Yeah, my journaling really, it helped, but it brings out lots of things. Missing Mila. I'm just missing. I love my alone time, but I feel like I've just been spending a lot of time alone this past week, and it's just kind of hitting me. It's really in moments like these I realize I have an extroverted side that just really needs people.
It's normal to have your moments of like, oh shit, what am I doing with my life? And that's kind of what I experienced last summer prior to applying to honors and then apprehending the semester ahead, having to go to school and like actually do it. So not to be cheesy, but there are so many ways to get to where you want to be, and it doesn't have to be this direct path towards that. And I think that in your 20s, it's important to try different things out and to take risks and stray from maybe what you've always thought you would do. I went back out after Carla went home to enjoy the beautiful weather for as long as I could, taking my new read with me. This book really impacted me, and I talk about it more in my next Copenhagen vid, which will be out in 2 weeks. I can't believe this was my first time reading Simone de Beauvoir. She is a genius. This book was frustrating in how relatable and just utterly real it was. Although we have made so much progress, women still find themselves in situations like those depicted in this novel all the time, feeling trapped in relationships, dependent on partners, deeply and sometimes problematically attached to their children. Women must grieve so much, seen and unseen, recognized and unknown, and we are so much stronger for it, yes. However, it is still so much energy expended on molding into a world that was built by men for men.
I am just having one of those days. I need to get out there, observe. I think everyone, no matter what they do in life, go through periods like this where they're not inspired or not super excited about their crafts. It's normal. It's part of life. I'm not complaining by any means. If I'm feeling down, I'm not gonna just mope. I think I'm gonna start at the park. Can I say it's my favorite park? Journal a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm also just feeling really down on myself for being so slow and posting things so late. Ugh. The good thing is that at least when I have a creative rut, I'm in this city. The beauty in that, there are many beauties in that, but especially is being able to go out and walk around and get so inspired. The city like does things to me. I'm gonna go into the city and just let the ideas come to me. It's really all about getting out of your head, and that's what I need to do. Get out of my head and just think outside the box. I know I can.
I did have a little bout of loneliness this month. So many people were traveling, but I decided to embrace the alone time and try to find ways to make the time spent with myself feel somewhat energizing. So the next day I did a few of my favorite things. I went to the park, tanned, read. I was in a creative rut, like I mentioned, so I tried to stay off my phone and just take in my surroundings. I am so quick to discredit the things I do, and honestly, a quick journal / brainstorm session helped me ground myself and realize how I want to move forward with certain projects. I find that journaling, often I end up giving myself a lot more credit for what I'm doing because I like to keep it positive. I like to hype myself up. It's almost like writing it helps me believe it, and then I internalize that, and it's like a positive process, and I'm better for it.
Could
I please get the folded eggs with the romaine ones, please?
Do you want a coffee with that?
No, thanks.
Where are you sitting? By the window?
Yeah. I went to Studio Kitchen for the first time this summer for the best omelet ever. This is my fave solo date spot. It's casual, beautiful. I spent upwards of 30 hours sitting in this exact spot throughout my exchange the year before, reading, sipping, eating.
I did it. Brainstormed. This is my moleskin. She's so pretty. This is my book of ideas. Baptized it that because my other journal I use more to talk about feelings, to do some introspection, and I have made pages in my other journal, my position, where it's more like brainstormy, but I just never return to them. I just don't go to my journal for that. I was feeling so uninspired about my YouTube channel, so this is what we did. I just started writing ideas. My first big idea was the voiceover. Obviously not the first to do it, but I remember realizing that I wanted to do that. Oh my god. Can we ban motorcycles? Like, actually, I just haven't had like a aha moment like that since, about how I want to storytell. This is all about that. It's also about like the way that I film, editing things. To excite myself, I need to play around with my storytelling. The structure, the chronology, the voice, the narration, who's narrating, what person is it in. Doing this brought back an excitement for YouTube. I spend so much time solo which I think can be fun sometimes. I think that's my biggest goal, is to bring more people from my world into my YouTube world. Transitions, sound effects, I think those are so fun and I never use them and I never really tap into that. Different topics, and I think that a lot of the discussions I have are around the future, but there's so much more to life. I'm also living in the present, and there's so many things and so many parts of my life that I don't really share and that I think I have good insight on, just like girlhood, redirecting my focus from things to people. I have so many muses in my life. My friends are my muses. Stay tuned because I'm stepping it the fuck up. I'm going to Samsur. I'm gonna meet with Bella, catch up, and pick out my fit for the dinner that's next week. I'm so excited because Samsur is my top 3 favorite Danish brands. I'd say Saxpots, Gani, Samsur, Baum. Yeah, it's a dream to be able to work with them. So let's go.
They're sick. Oh, with these shoes. This is my head right now. Let's try these boots. Thank you.
Oh, so good. You almost have to try the dress because almost have to
Wait,
try.
why is everything so pretty?
Whoa, I feel like a woman.
Oh, you are a woman. A sexy queen. This is really nice.
Yeah, this is really cool.
This is insane. Yo.
Oh my god, this beetroot juice is amazing. Try on fits for the show. Or not the show, the dinner. Also like this green. I need it.
Please come.
I love it. They were so good. Got my look. It's so cute. Very fashiony. And some beet juice. Let's go. Got the trash. Going to Lido. Anyways. This elevator is terrifying. Carla's gonna study. I'm gonna work on my mood board that I still haven't finished and write a script.
Carla and I went on so many dates last summer. She made my time in Copenhagen the best. Everyone needs a yes woman friend, always down to do things, try places, and go do stuff outside the house. I love my Carla.
Like, really good work spot. Side of my arm. Today is Amelia and I's shoot day. Now that I'm seeing myself, do I look crazy? Now we're just gonna go to either Apotec or Bottega Barley to grab some lunch. We have shot so many good things. It's great. Let's go muck. I actually love this space, this spot. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the jam. I can't do jam. On the cheese? That's really not for me. I just don't even like jam. I know. That's crazy. I know. I'm just weird with fruit. I have been dreaming of this. Good morning. We're gonna go grab some lunch at Lido. It's near Christianshavn. This spot looks fantastic. I wanted to try it with Carla the other day, but they were closed for summer vacation, so I'm very excited. And then I'm going to Carla's summer house today. We're gonna have a little weekend up there with her family, which will be so nice. Just get out of the city before the craziness of Fashion Week. In like 2 days. Oh, it smells so good. No, not Gucci. I do. Yeah, I just got the new. No, it's like.
Tisvilde was the most lovely escape from the city. Watching this back makes me so excited for summer, for moments spent away from the busy pace of everyday life, for salt water and sun. I cannot wait. Fun day.
Going to the beach. I'm so excited to chill and read. Intisvilde. It's such a cute, quaint little city. I love it here.
The difference in drinks.
Girl, sip.
Thing is, like, I'm already tipsy. You need to take some of mine.
I wish I had your tolerance. Generally, actually true.
Baby.
Our first full day at the summer house. Day 2. Just gonna go read outside with Carla and Bailey, the puppy, the 8-year-old puppy. And then we're gonna go to the beach today. I think just spend the day by the water. It's the most beautiful beach. Oh, it was magical yesterday, so I cannot wait. And I also really want to get through my book. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And then tonight, pizza night with some family friends, so that'll be super nice as well. It's felt so good to be out of the city, especially right before Fashion Week. And I've just been feeling kind of not stuck in the city because I love Copenhagen, but the routine is a bit too repetitive. Let's go read.
Yeah. You got your cuddles.
I think we're just gonna go on a little walk.
To keep him, she's letting it happen. Oh my god, sorry. It's actually triggering.
This thing is magic.
Vid will be Copenhagen Fashion Week, which was the most fun week ever. I cannot wait to reminisce and share. Stay tuned. Thank you for your patience. I hope this was still enjoyable, even though it's so late. Love you.